My name is Taylor, and this is my self-environmental scan presentation. Since this presentation is all about what drives me to make the decisions I do as a consumer, I felt it necessary to provide some context around me as a person to help you understand what drives me. Throughout this presentation, you will see a series of photos of me in my everyday life from childhood to present day. There's a common theme that can be found throughout all of these photos that describe what has driven my consumer behavior over time. While my consumer behavior has evolved, I have found one thing that has slowly laid its roots and solidified its hold on my decision making, and that one thing is nature. Now, in order to understand this further, we will discuss the market factors that influence this behavior, including technological, environmental, sociocultural, and economic. Starting off with the technological factors, first we have social media and digital marketing. It provides us with recommendations or anti-recommendations that can provide us with the proof we are looking for when contemplating purchasing a product or traveling to a certain place. After all, it is shown that 54% of people who use social media use it to research products and are 71% more likely to make a purchase based on social media recommendations. This concept certainly applies in my life. Then we have website presence. As technology advances, so does our ability to improve web design. It has been shown that 57% of internet users are unlikely to recommend a business with a poorly built website. This is something that I can confidently say has affected my decisions in not purchasing products despite good recommendations. This leads us to technological convenience. If a website works well on a mobile device and is designed in such a way that it is simple to make a purchase, consumers are more likely to do so. There is no need to travel to a store to do the research before buying because it is at the tip of our fingers whenever we want it. This is a major time saver for producers and consumers. These three factors play a large role in my purchasing behavior as well. If we look at the picture of the products on the left, I can say with certainty that all of these products have been purchased through social media research and recommendations. They have easy to use websites that make purchasing easy, and the products can be shipped right to my door. Next, we have environmental factors, where energy conservation and reduced carbon footprints are an important part of my consumer behavior. Small businesses naturally have a tendency to have smaller scale operations and energy requirements. Additionally, there is a natural decrease in food miles. Food miles refers to the distance it takes for food to travel from its place of origin to your dinner plate. For example, if I were to buy a bag of carrots that were grown at Peas on Earth in Sturgeon County, those carrots only have to travel 28 kilometers from its place of origin to my home. Comparing this to a bag of carrots that was purchased at Safeway, it is near impossible to know how far those carrots traveled. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that the carbon footprint between the two bags of carrots are going to be vastly different. While local businesses tend to have less energy inputs, they also tend to generate less waste. In the photo in the top right corner are multiple products that are made with natural ingredients, many of which could have ended up as waste, such as fats from animals. When an animal is harvested, there tends to be a good amount of waste generated, including the fat. However, the producers of these products have found ways to use that fat and market it as a usable product, such as lotions and soaps. Next, we have sociocultural. I would like to offer some explanation to these photos before diving into the current sociocultural factors that impact my consumer behavior. These are photos of me, my husband, and two of our bison, all living our best lives on our Alberta farm, where we raise socially and environmentally responsible bison and will gladly deliver it right to your door when it's ready. There is a growing trend, one that gained a lot of momentum post-pandemic, of consumers wanting to buy local products. According to a survey that was completed in 2023, 55% of Canadians who responded said that it is important to buy local products from environmentally friendly or socially responsible companies, and 48% of people said that they are willing to wait longer for products from a local business. This is a major influence on me because when I see real, authentic people doing what they love, providing for people in our community, it makes me all the more likely to purchase their products because my husband and I share that same story. Finally, we have economic factors. Supporting local economies means that more money stays in the local economy. This has the ability to create jobs and grow businesses. This plays a very large role in my decision making as a consumer, not only because I am a firm believer in supporting people in my community, but also because I'm a small business owner myself. Being on both sides of the table, I can see how critical it is to be supportive of local businesses. Now, a quick bit on a more negative influence on my consumer behavior: inflation. It is no secret in Canada that inflation has been hitting consumers hard, with 66% of people reporting that they are more likely to purchase cheaper products, 58% say they are delaying or stopping big purchases, and 44% of people are buying store brand products more often. How does this affect me as a consumer? Well, it has changed the way I grocery shop, for one. I used to go to the grocery store and purchase whatever brand of product I wanted without concern for its price and based solely on its natural properties or environmental impact. However, more and more I find myself abandoning my values to purchase the products that are instead cheaper or on sale rather than the one that I know is better for my health or the environment. This also affects my willingness to travel to places like the mountains, where there are smaller communities that rely on us to help support their economies. To recap, I have covered many factors that influence me as a consumer, from technological and sociocultural to environmental and economic. All of these factors can be tied back to my comment at the beginning of the presentation about being influenced by nature, from buying local to reducing waste and energy usage to ensuring that I am doing my part to support my local economy. All of these factors play a major role in who I am as a consumer. Thank you for your time.